Imagine there's a fire in the building. The alarm is ringing, there's smoke, and everyone is looking for one place, the emergency exit. Now let me ask you this. What do you do when there's a fire in your brain? Panic, overthinking, freezing, going around the same thought. But no one taught you this. There is an emergency exit in your brain, and most of us don't even know it.
In an emergency, your brain goes into crisis. This is when your brain perceives danger and locks onto a single focus. At that moment, logic is silenced, thought narrows, and the same scenario repeats.
And you say, my mind won't stop. But the problem isn't the thoughts. The problem is, your brain can't find the exit door. Now let's do a little something together. Stand where you are. House, street, shopping mall, it doesn't matter. Find the brightest color around your eyes. Now find the darkest color. Now try to distinguish the farthest sound in your environment. If while doing this ya man acha manis ab aake your mind relaxed and something that hasn't come to mind for a long time did, then you just used your brain's emergency exit. When the brain is under stress, the amygdala takes control. This part wants to survive. But the problem is, in modern life, there is no lion, no fire, there is no door to escape.
When the brain can't find a place to escape, it gets locked inside. This is how panic starts. That's why most people try to think their way out of a crisis.
But this is not possible because the brain cannot escape a crisis with thought, it escapes with sensation. The brain's emergency exit is this: sight, hearing, touch. When the senses are active, the brain perceives, I am here now, there is no danger, and the alarm shuts off.
Now, I'm going to tell you the method to find your brain's emergency exit in 60 seconds. When a topic that you can't get out of starts to physically tire you, 1. Look around and find 3 different objects. It doesn't matter if it's a pen, table, or lamp. Now, can you combine these 3 objects into one object? Imagine this. 2. If you were able to create an object, now imagine what kind of sound it would make. It could be a deep, high-pitched or silent tool, for example. 3. And finally, touch a living plant near you. Trees if you're outside, or the leaves of a potted plant living with you if you're at home. Imagine that the texture of the object you created is like this. Now, do you feel what happened? Your breath deepened, your mind slowed down. The voice of the thought that bothered you diminished. It even disappeared because your brain just spent some time in front of the exit door. That's why those who panic are not weak. Overthinkers are not problematic. They just don't know the brain's fire instructions. Next time there's a fire in your brain, don't look for the door. Turn to your senses.